السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا بكم أعزائي طلبة الدبلوم العام. نرحب بكم في درس جديد من دروس مهارات اللغة الإنجليزية الانسايت 3. إن شاء الله اليوم نبدأ درسنا مع بعض بكل همة ونشاط. So here let's start. Today inshallah we are going to complete with unit 3 lesson 2. In lesson 2 we will have 3C, which will be about nanotechnology, and then we will move to 3D, which will be about talking about the future. Okay, so from the beginning here, as you've seen here, we have I have a dream. I want to ask you something. Do you have dreams in the life? What's the benefit from a dream? Is it important to have dreams? I think all of you will say yes, it's important to have dreams. So here I'm going to give you a powerful way. We call this way visualization exercise. What do we mean by visualization exercise? It's to visualize yourself as though you have already achieved your dream. Okay, so I want from you something now. What is it? I want to do like what I will say to you. Okay, so listen carefully and do like me. Okay, so let's start. Sit up straight in your chair and relax. Close your eyes and breathe. Relax your feet, relax your toes, relax your legs, your back, your chest, your neck, and your head. Relax your face, relax your hands and fingers. Now you are completely relaxed. Now remember your dream. Imagine now that you have achieved your dream. Look at yourself. Look at what you are wearing. Feel the joy and confidence. Visualize where you are. Look at the place you are. Hear the sounds. Look at the people around you. You are busy, enjoying the moment. You are doing what you like to do confidently. You feel happy and full of positive energy. You are so proud of yourself that you made your dream come true. When you are ready, open your eyes. So, can you tell me what did you feel in this situation? I think all of you now, you imagine yourself in different situations. Some of you at universities, some of you having parties with your families because you are proud of yourself. So I want from you to work hard this year and overcome all the circumstances because you can do a lot. Okay, so I hope for all of you, inshallah, you are going to achieve your dream. Okay, so now let's move to our lesson for today. We will have 4 learning outcomes as you see here. First, we are going to identify new adjectives which describe nanotechnology, and also we'll have read for specific information, and then use future time expressions correctly. And the last one, we are going to write argumentative opinion essay. Okay, so let's start with the first one, technology. What do you know about technology? Is it familiar to you, this concept? Did you hear about nanotechnology before? Or is it the first time that you hear about nanotechnology? Who can tell me? What do you think? So maybe some of you are going to say it's what? Like application? And some of you maybe study. And some of you are going to say new idea about something. So maybe this is your background about nanotechnology. So now I want from you to watch this short video. I have a video for 1 minute, about 1 minute. So watch it carefully and try to define nanotechnology. Take some notes, some words related to nanotechnology. Okay, so let's start.
Let's take a look at nanotechnology. Some think it's a new science, like physics or chemistry. However, it's more like a size interface that connects different engineering areas, and not just any size. We're talking small, really, really small. How small? Well, if you compare the nano world to an orange, it would be the same as comparing the same orange to Earth. That kind of small. Now, why do we bother with these small things when our world is so much larger? Well, it turns out that some big mysteries can be explained by looking at the details on the nanoscale. Take a surface, for instance. By manipulating its building blocks, we can give a huge variety of surface properties to the object. We can make it repel water, like the lotus flower. We minimize the adhesion of the surface to obtain the so-called lotus effect.
Okay, so after you watched this video, can you define for me nanotechnology? What does it mean? What do we mean by nanotechnology? Nanotechnology, you can say what, huh? Can you give me some words? Yes, we can say yes. Excellent. The study and application. The study and application of what? Small things. Yes, good. Small things. Why small things? Because here, as you see from the first word, nano, it means something very tiny, something very, very small. So here, the study and application of small things. We can use it in different fields. We can use it in engineering, we can use it in physics, chemistry, in many things. Now, most of the countries, they depend on nanotechnology. Let's move to the second one here. What can it do? So let's talk about countries. So here, some countries, they depend on nanotechnology in what? To treat some diseases here, okay? And also to prevent illness issues, okay? So some of them here, they use it at hospitals now. So this is here the short information about nanotechnology. Okay, now let's move to task number 2. So you are going to look at task number 2 on page 43 and check with me here the ideas about nanotechnology. So I think all of you now went back and checked the ideas of nanotechnology. Let's have here an adjective. If you remember from the learning outcomes, the first one we said we are going to what? Identify new adjectives which describe nanotechnology. Look here, we have many adjectives. Let's read them together and find if they are related to nanotechnology or no. The first one, brand new. What did we say about nanotechnology? We didn't say it's a brand. We said it's application, a study, so it can't be a brand new. So here, it's wrong. Let's move to time saving. What do you think about time saving? Yes, it's correct. Here, there is a relation, a big relationship between nanotechnology and time saving, because it's what here? It's here, why here we have to do, or sometimes we will do things regarding nanotechnology in a short time. So this one is correct. Energy saving? Yes, excellent. Yes, it's very, very important to reduce electricity and energy in general. Okay, widespread? Yes, now many, many countries, they depend on nanotechnology widely in many places, in different places. So widespread, it means what? Located in many places, so widely. Tiny, yes, as we said from the beginning, very, very small. And all of you, you know that very small, it means tiny. Life-saving, yes, life-saving. How? Because we said before a second or a minute, we said some here countries, they depend on nanotechnology in what? To treat some disease, to save people's life. Versatile, yes, versatile. What's the meaning of versatile? Versatile, it means something, what? It has different and many-sided, okay? Many-sided. So this one, okay? So again here, the adjectives that's related or describe nanotechnology: time-saving, energy-saving, widespread, tiny, life-saving, and versatile. Okay, got it? Excellent. Let's move to task number 3. And here in task number 3, you have it. Read the parts of the article and match them to these sentences. Okay. Here in the book, you have a text related to nanotechnology. I adapt the question. I adapt it like this. Why? Because I want from you something here. I want from you to read the sentence and try to understand here the relationship between these two parts of sentences. Sometimes we need at exams, especially here, you have to be careful. You need to underline the key word, sometimes a phrase, sometimes a word, sometimes a meaning, sometimes is there any relation? Yes, so here I can combine between these two parts. Okay, so let's start with the first one here. The first one, nanotechnology has been around for 2 decades, but the first wave of application is only now becoming apparent. Okay, so look here at the sentence. We have applications. Okay, and let's move to the second part. Now we are going to match between the first part and the second parts. Okay, so here we have applications. So let's think about application here. Okay, so look at A. Nanoparticles have a vast amount of surface area for their weight. Nanotechnology is extremely expensive. But if you keep chopping them smaller, at some point the pieces will explode. But such safety issues are key given the speed with which the nanotouch tsunami is moving. Nanotechnology will make the computer revolution look insignificant. In theory, nanotube power lines could carry electrical current over thousands of miles. So, okay, can you tell me where's the application here? Yes, in E. Look at E. We have computer revolution. So maybe nanotechnology will make the computer revolution look insignificant. Why? Because we said nanotechnology is application, a study. So the first wave of application, okay? So here there is a relation. We have application and application. So here the answer is E. Okay, let's move to the second one. Tear a piece of aluminum foil into tiny strips and it will still behave like aluminum even after the strips have become so smaller that you need a microscope to see them. Now again, try to find here some words related. Let's have here a look. Let's have a look here. So, okay, we have what here? Something small. We have, what can we say? It will still behave like aluminum even after the strips have become small. Okay, so let's microscope here. Okay, yes, we have something here. Yes, this one. But if you keep chopping them smaller, at some point the pieces will explode. So here, regarding the second sentence here, we have a relationship. We have what? A relationship between them. Something small and also they complete the sentence. But if you keep chopping them, so here they have already started to put them in smaller and smaller, we have an opposite sentence. So if you keep chopping them smaller, it will what? Explode. See, so here the correct answer is C. Let's move to the third one. Carbon nanotube are 50 to 100 times stronger than steel and 1/6 the weight. Okay, so what do you think about this one here? Can you tell me some? Look at something related to nanotube, lines, number, like this. Yes, excellent. F. In theory, nanotube power lines, nanotube could carry electrical current over thousands of miles. Okay, so here we have again nanotube are 50 to 100 times stronger. So here again there is a relation, so the answer is F. Let's move to number 4. Researchers are also looking at ways to use nano-sized sensors in water purification systems that will filter everything from bacteria to industrial pollutants. So let's have here, what can we say? Look at, we have A, still B, and also we have what? D. Look at them. We have here nano size. We have researchers, they found some in the sensors, purification water. Look at the first one here. What do you think about it? Nanoparticles have a vast amount of surface area for their weight. So this one here related to the size. Okay, so here the suitable answer is A. Let's move to the last one. Because nanotouch applications are so potentially useful, until now safety questions have been largely ignored. So here, our focus on what? Safety. Safety questions have been ignored. Questions such as whether nanoparticles could build up in the water and food chains. So let's move. Here we have again B and also we have D. What do you think about B? Nanotechnology is extremely expensive, and D, but such safety issues are key given the speed with which the nanotouch tsunami is moving. So did we talk about something expensive? No, we didn't talk about a price. So the suitable answer surely will be what? Safety issue. So D. But here they talked about, they didn't talk until today about the issue about safety. So here, but they said safety issue are key given the speed with which the nanotouch tsunami is moving. So here the suitable answer is D. So always try to find a key word for your answer. Don't put like this A, B, C, and no. Try to find here a word. Try to underline it, a phrase, something to give you the answer. Okay, so did you understand this one? Let's move to the second one. Okay, so here we have grammar. Okay, we are shifting to grammar, future time expressions. So as you see here, we have something related to future. What is it? Time expressions. We have different time expressions. Okay, you had it before. Okay, so let's here first, where can we use time expressions? Here in future tense. How many tenses we will have today? We can use different time expressions with what? The first one, future perfect. The second one, future perfect continuous. And the third one, future continuous. Okay, here we have three examples. I have three examples for you. One about future perfect, and one about future perfect continuous, and one about future continuous. So let's here explain them. At or before a fixed time. So the first case here, the first usage of time expressions in the future, at or before a fixed time in the future. Okay, so a fixed time, it means specific time in the future. Let's have the first example. Okay, the first example is what? At 8 o'clock this evening. So look here at the time expression. This one we call it time expression. Why? Because here we have a time, specific time. 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock this evening, what will happen? I will be flying home. Okay, so at 8 o'clock this evening, I will be flying home. So look at here that form of the sentence, the second one. We have will plus be plus verb with ing. Will plus be plus verb with ing. What do we call this type of tense regarding to future? Something continuous, something in progress. So it means future continuous. Excellent. Future continuous. So here when we want to talk about any action in a progress, and we have specific time in the future, we use future continuous. How can we form the sentences here? As I said, will plus be. Why be? Because all of us, we know that after modals we have to use infinitive verb. Infinitive verb, it means what? Nothing in the verb, no ed, no is, nothing at all, no ing. Okay, so infinitive verb only. So here, will plus be plus verb with ing. Okay, do you understand? Then we will have another example. So first try to understand this example, and then we will move to the practice, and I'm sure that you will answer all the questions. So at 8 o'clock this evening, I will be flying home. This is number one. Let's move to the second one. This time, next week, inshallah, everyone, grade 12, everyone will have completed unit 3, inshallah. So we'll have completed unit 3. This time, same. Okay, so we have this time next week, inshallah, all of you will have completed unit 3. So we have again will. So always we use will. Why? Because as we said here, we use will to indicate future. Okay? And plus have completed. We have plus, what do we call this verb? Past participle. Okay? Past participle of the main verb. Okay? So here, when we have will plus have plus past participle, what do we call this type of tense? Did we call it again future continuous? Do we have ing? No. So we have past participle. Yes, we had it in school. Past participle plus have. So this is perfect. This is what? Perfect. And we have will. So this is a future perfect. So same perfect, but before you have to add will. Why? Because here, as we said, here we are going to have time expressions with future perfect or future tenses. Let's move to the third one here. By the time you graduate from school, you, grade 12, by the time you graduate from school, I will have been working for 4 years. So here, by the time you graduate, when you will leave school, when you will say bye-bye to school, goodbye school, okay, from school, I will have been working for 4 years. Look again at the second part here. The form, we have well again. As I said, always we don't change well, okay, don't change well. Here, have again, been working. So what do we have here? Now we have many things. Look at the first one. We have ing and we have. Okay, so what do we call this one? Let's have from the beginning. We have well, so future. We have been, have plus past participle, perfect. And the last word, ing, continuous. Okay, do you understand? So we move from one step to another. We start from this and then we move until we finish with future perfect continuous. What's here the structure? As we said here, we have well plus have, always well. Always we have to use been plus verb with ing. So I think it's easy. You are going to memorize it like this. Well, have, been, verb with ing. Got it? Okay, look here, we have another time expressions here. So here, just examples. At 8 o'clock, you can't change. At 4 o'clock, at 5, okay? This time next week, you can't change it, okay? By the time. This one here, you have, if you want to change them, you can use tomorrow to indicate future, in the morning, in 2021, this time next week, in 2 weeks. Do you understand? So can use one of these. Do you understand? Let's move here. So this is the first one. Be careful. The first one here is what? Fixed time in future. At or before a fixed time in future. Let's move to the second one. General time expressions that can also go after will. This one here, it can sometimes go after will. Let's have them. Like what? We will eventually be living in modern homes. So where is here the sentence? We have will, okay, be living. So what is this? Which type of tense here? We have ing. Yes, excellent. Future continuous. Look at this word, eventually. So sometimes we can use this time expression with will. It means what? Finally. It means finally. So we will finally be living in modern homes. So we can say we will eventually be living in modern homes. So here, if you want to use this time expression, you have to use it correctly here. Look, we have will, and then we use time expression, and then we use be plus ing. Okay, the second one here, scientists will soon have found a cure for cancer. Also, they can find now, they have, for example, a cure for COVID-19. So scientists will soon have found a cure for COVID-19, and some of them already they had it. So this one here, we can say this example, cancer or COVID-19. Okay, so look again, we have will plus, we have time expressions, but here we have different. We have found. What do we call this tense? Again, have plus past participle. We call it future perfect. Excellent. Future perfect. So this one here, have plus past participle. So this is abbreviation of past participle. Okay. So here again, you can use it with any tense, but with will. So be careful about the place here. You are going to put them in the middle between will and the completed sentence here. Will plus time expression, and you have to complete the sentence. Okay, other time expressions. So here I will give you some examples of them. Until we have, while, before, as soon as, for, within. Let's have examples here. It will be absolutely for all the tenses, so you can use here the tense, but be careful about the place of putting the time expression. I will be staying with my aunt until I find a job. So here I'm waiting for a result until I find a job. So that time I will stay with my aunt. So I will be staying. Why do we use here future continuous? Because something in progress. Because I didn't find job until today, so I'm going to stay with her until I will find a job. Okay, so again, we don't need to say again until I will find a job, because from the beginning we say I will be staying with my aunt until I find a job. So here until, it means something will happen in the future. The second one, while you are studying, I will be on the beach. Okay, so here again, time, we have time. While you are studying, so there is a time. You are going to study, for example, for 5 hours, 6 hours, and so I will be on the beach. When you will finish, come back. Come. Okay, so here while you are studying, again, something in progress, I will be. I will be. So here we have two sentences. Will you have finished school before your next birthday? What do you think, Red Wolf? So will you have finished school before your next birthday? Maybe some of you, yes. And some of you no, maybe, because maybe it's their birthday on August. So maybe yes, maybe no. Will you have finished? So look here again, we have a question. So when we have a question, we have to start with will. Only we change the position. Okay, so we put will in the beginning and put the subject after will. So will you have finished? So here again we have future perfect. School before. So here we have a linking word, a time expression before your next birthday. We will be moving to our new homes as soon as it's ready. Okay, so again we will be moving. So we didn't move until today, so we are waiting. So someone in a progress, continuous. So we'll be moving to our new home as soon as, it means in what? In near future. Maybe 2 weeks, we can say, or 3 weeks, as soon as it's ready. In December, I will have been studying English for exactly 5 years. Okay, so here I will have, and here we have specific time, be careful, December. I will have been studying. I will have been studying. What is this? Yes, good. Will plus have plus been plus ing. It means future perfect continuous. So English for exactly 5 years. So all of you, you know that we use for with a specific time or a specific number. So exactly here for how many years? 5 years. So here this is associated with a number for 4 years, 5 years, 3 years, whatever. They will have completed the study within 5 months. Within. So here they will finish into here about 5 months. So will again have completed. Again, what do we have here? Future perfect. Because future perfect, as we said, in future perfect we talk about actions that didn't complete it until today, but in future it will complete. So here will have completed within 5 months. So they have to wait until 5 months. Do you understand? So here you can use them when you want to write, when you want to speak sometimes. So it's very important in speaking skills and in writing skill. Sometimes you can find them in the sentences to understand the sentences very clear. Okay, look at this note here. Remember, sometimes we don't usually use will or would after time expressions like what? When, while, until, before, after, within, by the time. Okay? This is just as a note for you. Okay, this is the very important. Let's practice here. Okay, we have what? We have some examples. I want from you now to take a note and try to complete the sentence. You can show me your sentences tomorrow, inshallah. So here, look at the first one. By this time next week, what you will do, what you will have. A year from now, at the end of the month, I put for you I here. So you can start with I, but be careful. I want from you here to use what? Future perfect. And the second sentence, future continuous. And the third one, future perfect continuous. Look at the first one here. I will write for you the form. Will plus have plus past participle. Yes, complete it quickly. I will give you a gift tomorrow, inshallah, if you answer the sentence. This one we have will again, plus be plus what? Verb with ing. Excellent. The third one again, will plus have plus been plus ing. Verb with ing. Who will give me the first one? By this time next week, for example, I will have completed my exams. Not me, you. Now you are talking about yourself. Because from 2 weeks you have exams, so next week, inshallah, you are going to finish them. So I will have completed my exams. So here we put will after the subject. Then we have what? Have. Always I said we have to use have. And the last one, past participle. Do you understand? Let's move to the second one. A year from now. Grade 12. Where will be a year from now? Future continuous. So we can say a year from now, I will be, for example, studying at university. I hope all of you, inshallah, you are going to achieve your goal, and all of you will go to universities and college. Okay, so again, I will be studying. So here always I said be careful, be indicates verb to be, will plus verb to be plus ing. Is it easy? Easy, yes. At the end of the month, what will happen? What will happen? This is for me, because I wrote I here. This one here, you are talking about yourself, even if I wrote I. At the end of the month, I will have been, for example, traveling. I will not tell you where, just traveling. Okay? So at the end of the month, I will have been traveling. I will have been traveling. Again, we have will plus have. We don't change will, no have, and been. Same. And we have to add what? Ing to the verbs. Do you understand? Shall we move to something else? Okay. Let's move. So this one here, I think we finished 3C. Yes, we finished 3C, which talked about nanotechnology. So I want from you to remember definition of nanotechnology. How can we answer this type of reading? And future here time expressions, the three tenses: perfect, continuous, perfect, continuous. Okay. Let's move to 3D. And 3D, inshallah, we will talk about the future. So all here, from the nanotechnology, we know we are going to focus on the future. Look here, I have a question for you. What do we expect from the future? We expect many things. For me, let's say, I think we will live a normal life again. So absolutely, you can say absolutely, we will live a normal life again. Inshallah. What do you think? For you, you are going to graduate. So I think all of you, inshallah, will have a higher mark. So I will get a higher mark and enter the university. Okay, so here your expectation about the future. I want from you, what from this question here? I want from you something. Look here. Sometimes when we are sure about something, did you remember my sentence? What I said? I said absolutely, definitely. These words, what do we call them in English? Can anyone tell me here? What do we call them in English? Look at this one here. We call them adverbs of probability. Adverbs of probability. Okay? Sometimes, if you want to show the reader you are sure about your situation, about an event that happened, you have to use adverbs of probability. Okay, so let's have examples here. We have many of them. We have extremely likely to happen. Is it like what I said? Definitely, we will see. Likely, possible, all of you know possible, unlikely, and impossible. So if we draw the scale like this, so this is the scale. Okay, so from the beginning we have extremely likely to happen, so we can say maybe 90% it will happen. So definitely, it means definitely it will happen. Okay, do you understand? So this one here, the top one, and then we'll have likely. Likely it will happen or not, maybe. Yes, like possible. Here we have likely and possible. They are close to each other. Likely here, you can say maybe 50 will happen. This one here. Possible, again, you have possible. Same as likely. Unlikely and impossible. They are here at the end, down of the scale. Unlikely, it means like, for example, let's say maybe 10% will happen or no, you are not sure. Okay, so maybe from possible, unlikely, and extremely, you are sure to somehow that will happen. But this one unlikely, you are not sure. Like impossible, sometimes no way it will not happen. Okay, so I want from you to have a look at this one here. You are going to look at some ideas about the future. First, match the sentences from 1 to 10 to the correct place on the scale. So here we have the scale. This is what I said. We have the scale. Okay, I want from you, take 1 minute or 30 seconds to look quickly at these sentences and try to match them here. Okay, so what do you think? Extremely likely. What can we say about extremely likely to happen? What do you think here? Okay, let's do it together. We have number 1, there is a good chance that it will happen. Is it extremely, like definitely, surely would happen? It might happen, maybe, or there is no way. What did I say about no way that will happen? It's unlikely that it will happen. I'm convinced it will happen. It will happen. It will definitely happen. I can't see that happening. It definitely won't happen. It could possibly happen. Okay, so extremely likely. Yes, I hear that all of you said 7. Excellent, number 7. What else? Definitely, it means extremely likely. Okay, extremely. I want from you to understand the meaning. Extremely likely, it means what? Definitely. Definitely happen. Another meaning, convinced. I'm convinced. I'm sure it will happen. So here, shall we write the numbers here? So 5 and 7. 5 and 7. Okay, excellent. So this is the first one. What about likely here? What about likely? What do you think? Likely, we said 50-50. So you can say it might happen, Okay, good. What else? What else? Yes, excellent. It could well happen. It could well happen. So here we have to write which numbers? Number 2 and number 6. Yes, excellent. Possible. Maybe yes or maybe no. What do you think? What do you think? There is no way, unlikely. We have I can't see that happening. It definitely won't happen. It could possibly happen. Okay, so let's see. Number here, maybe here, the first one. Number, yeah. So it will be here. This one here, maybe. I didn't see number 1. So this one will be number 1 here. There's a good chance. It will be here number 2. And number possible, it means also number 10. It could possibly. Number 10. Okay, so I think now it's clear, yeah? So possible again, number 2, it may or might, okay? There is a good chance, it means like likely, a good chance that will happen. Unlikely here, look at number 4, we have the word unlikely, and I can see. As what I said here, you can't see anything, you don't have any evidence that will happen, okay? So here we have unlikely, number 4, and the last one, number 8. So still the last one here, number 9, impossible, it definitely won't happen. And the last one, 3, no way it will happen. Okay, so here we have writing an opinion essay. We are going, so all of you wrote many opinion essays. But here is different. It's, as I said, the fourth learning outcomes, number 4, the last one here. We talked about argumentative opinion essay. When you argue about something, you want to convince the reader. You want to make the reader agree with your topic. So here, when you write article giving opinion or on a subject, you can divide it into 5 paragraphs. Okay, 5 paragraphs. So introduction. In the main body, you are going to write 3 paragraphs, 1, 2, and 3. The last one, we will have conclusion. So quickly here we can say in the introduction, as you know, we have to start by what? General remarks about the topic. You can start by general information about the topic. You can start with a question. You can start with quotation as you want. And then you have to state your opinion clearly by using different phrases like in my opinion, in my view, the way I see it, my feeling is, as you had it last lessons, some phrases here. So again, general remarks and state your opinion. Here the paragraph number 2, you are going to write what here? The first, supported your idea, to support your idea or reason. So it means reason with example or more explanation. Okay. Again, here same, paragraph number 3, same as paragraph number 2. But paragraph number 4, you are going to giving the opposite side here, the negative side about the topic. You can use different phrases like on the other hand, in contrast, to give what? The opposite side of your topic. So here, first you give supported idea, and then paragraph number 4, you give the other side. We will have example, inshallah, next time. And the conclusion, restate your opinion using different words. So you are going to use different words. For example, if you say there, in my opinion, you can say another one, I think, I believe, I convinced like this. Okay, so here, this one, again, you are going to divide your writing into 5 paragraphs: introduction, main body, and we have to divide it in 3. The first and the second and the third one will be for, and the fourth one against. You are going to give another side, negative side. And the last one, restate your opinion. Okay, so we will stop here. Inshallah, we are going to complete next lesson with the other teachers. So في الختام أتمنى لكم إن شاء الله يوم سعيد، ونترككم مع مادة الأحياء. شكرا لكم.